Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you are ready for this next match. It's going to be Australia versus United Kingdom. I'm still Snow Leopard, and we'll have another commentator joining us shortly. But for now, you're all mine. We're about ready to get started with this match. We're going to have Captain Quijabo versus Captain Withered Lotus. So this is a loser's bracket match. But one team going to be eliminated today, but other team going to get the run still going. To continue with the run, so let's see which team can make it out on top. I believe Australia seems like the favored pick, but you never know. United Kingdom have had a pretty good run this year. They're definitely, from talking to some of them earlier, they're pretty proud of how far they've gotten, so let's see if they can keep it going, or if this is the end of the road. See Captain Quijabo rolling a 90 to start us out. Imagine they won the roll. I don't know if UK has rolled yet. Either way, it's going to be hard to beat a 90. Oh, there we go. Yeah, UK has not rolled yet. 29, so that will be Australia winning the roll, getting to choose whether they want the first pick or the first ban. Australia wants to pick first, not too surprising there. So we're gonna see a ban from United Kingdom that starts out. That is gonna be Hard Rocks 2. That's gonna be the Connor, aka WWW map. Very chill vibes map. Gonna be banned out. Only exciting things for this match is Double Time 2 also going to be banned, this time by Australia though. That's our Gem Zoo map. Now Australia gets to start us out here with what they want their first pick to be. It's going to be a Hidden 2. This is a map that, if you've been watching the stream for the past about 2 hours that's been live, you saw Indonesia versus Argentina. This map was played, but it was before we were able to swap to that match. A couple conflicting matches, so getting us get to see this on stream now. Into Alice a la mode. Lining up here. We got Mad H and Withered Lotus in. No surprise there. Statscoon gonna be filling in that roster as well for United Kingdom. For Australia right now, we got Panda Bear, Easy Gone, Crimson Please. Definitely some interesting players over on the Australian side. Easy Gone and Crimson Please, you want to keep your eyes out for. They can do some crazy stuff. But Mad H also been having some really good runs recently. Alright, with that, we're ready to hop into it. So this is the first pick from Australia. Hidden 2, here we go. Yeah, right now this is Snow Leopard. We're going to have Quentin joining us very shortly for your commentary. That was a really early miss from Crimson Please, but not going to matter as much now. Panda Bear finding a much more impractical miss, created by Withered Lotus. Now Statscoon. Alright, we're just going to trade back and forth. That scoreboard is going nowhere right now. Easy Gone, only one holding that full combo still. This is the low AR hidden map. Forgot to point that out earlier, so definitely a bit funky even for normal hidden players. A bit of a different skill set playing with low AR hidden. So, kind of no surprise that Easy Gone is doing well here. He's that type of player, plays some of these harder, more obscure playing styles, you could say. Skill sets. Kuhn definitely struggling a little bit on this one. Down below 96% accuracy. And Bibber also struggling a little bit, but faring a bit better. And of course, EasyGone still holding that SS, doing great things for his team. Yeah, plenty more misses coming out. No surprise there. Expect to see quite a lot of them. Going to be more who overall can kind of hold that consistency, and with EasyGone just holding down an SS, that is going to make it a lot easier for Australia. UK continuing to struggle a little bit, and EasyGone has finally missed though. Dropped that SS in that full combo, but it's not going to matter. There's quite a massive score difference for Australia. And we also have our second commentator. Welcome, everybody. Quentin, how's it going? But with that, that's going to be the map, and Australia are going to take that pick quite handily, I would say. It's a bit all over the place with everyone but EasyGone. EasyGone holding it down with just that single miss. Very unlucky. Didn't quite get that full combo. Probably would have been an SS, honestly, as well. I don't think he really missed much other accuracy.
Okay, I think it should work now.
Hey, there we go. We got Quentin. How's it going?
All right, finally. Hey, thank you for welcoming me there. Nonetheless, hitting two, big by Australia, one by Australia was quite expected, I would say, giving the response to both these teams. And the red team actually going to go for the card immediately after map 4. I think that August happened to start from the right. Yeah, the song's great. The map itself is a little awkward here and there, but overall quite forgiving for the teams. So I think this is great.
Absolutely, yeah. Going to be quite a different map than the previous one, going from low AR8 to AR 9.4. No hidden allowed, so going to see a lot of roster swap, I think.
Think only Quidbo subbing up for...
Yeah, actually, surprisingly. And then just Zagath for UK.
Yeah, very quickly as well. I like how quickly this went from both teams. Map finished, pick immediately, everyone joining immediately and just starting. I like this a lot from both teams. Seems like you're prepared, right? If you take 2 minutes to choose a pick and 2 minutes to get into the room, it feels like you're unprepared to some extent, I would say so.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say I'd be interested to see if there's going to be some early misses trying to adjust from that low AR to the higher AR, but a bit of a slow intro on this one, so that will help ease that in.
For sure, yeah, the intro on this one is very, very slow, but it starts immediately after though, and this is the pattern that you'll see through the entire map really. It's the same old, really awkward. You have to be quite precise in your timing, and it's going to trip up people left and right. Quidbo's going to be the first actually going to be tripping up on the Nomad 4 pick here. Obviously, Quidbo more of the higher AR player, so if there's one player Australia wants to miss, obviously never wants someone to miss, but if it's one player, it's probably going to be Quidbo. EasyGone and Crimson Police are more accustomed to playing the Nomad. I would see Zagat actually training that miss from Quidbo, but Zagat's miss is often when the combo sets a full miss. And that should favor Australia, so they have the combo bench right now. This should go into the score bench as well very soon.
Yeah, we can see that score just getting so close, and there it is. It's going to flip over. Slight advantage to Australia for now. But plenty of map left to go, like you mentioned. One of the longest non-tiebreaker maps, 4 minutes, 17 seconds.
Yeah, and as soon as you say that, I think Matt's going to be finding the second miss on Team UK, and that's going to actually further extend that lead, obviously, but also make it more than a single miss difference between these two teams. So quite a nice buffer Team Australia's build up. And Crimson Police and EasyGone on the bottom side, just holding on to the FCs, both of them, which is somewhat to be expected from these two players, right? Crimson Police, 3-time Australian champion, EasyGone #1 Australia since, I believe, the day before yesterday. So both these players have been playing brilliantly over the past few weeks and years. Zaga been finding 2 misses on the right side of the screen there for Team UK, and actually just very little misses from all players. With most, the only I've seen left on Team UK Crimson Fleece and Mad gonna be trading there, but still favor Australia. 2 combos versus 1 above 200. Quidjabo with a beautiful recovery after the initial slip up. Easy got so long into the SS. Little Lotus doing everything he can on this side, but his teammates have been finding misses left and right here.
Yeah, but unfortunate for UK on their pick, not going quite how they wanted. We're only a little past halfway through. Got a solid 2 minutes left to go, but that score lead has grown quite a bit now. Well over 60,000. Very nice SS from EasyGone so far.
Definitely, EasyGone by far the strongest player in this lobby, I think. Going to the CBC was somewhat underestimated by some people, I would say, even including myself. I knew they were capable of doing crazy things on easy, but I didn't know they were capable of doing that exact same thing on every other mob bracket that exists. But they've been, I would say, the best performing player in CBC this year, together with Lexi. The two of them have been playing out of their minds, and once again, it's all EasyGone right now. Well, EasyGone versus a bit of Lotus on this one, actually. In fact, it's going to be fun. The first miss after the slower section there, 1/4 left, and that's going to close things up quite nicely. So it's still in favor of Australia, I think. 1 or 2 misses, but actually that's 2 for 1 miss. So Mad Age versus with Lotus first, EasyGone there. And that scoreboard is decreasing in favor of the UK there, but I don't think it's enough still with that SS coming out from EasyGone.
Yeah, it's going to bring it a little bit closer, but like you said, I don't think it's going to be quite enough. UK needs more than that, but it's getting in the right direction. We are starting to run out of time, though. EasyGone's going to follow that. Oh no, but Zog get the trades back. That could have been what they needed. Mad H also found a miss.
And Quidjabo, the only combo above 200. Actually, it's going to double miss coming from Australia. Actually, this is not over yet. There's still about, I would say, 1 combo left with it. Lotus, you only have C, but Mad H and Zaga are building up combo. The combo advantage for Team UK, but this is enough though. That's still 50,000 points they have to bridge. I'm not sure they have enough time. Crimson Fleece above 200, and now the combos are tied again, so this is getting really close here at the end. But Australia gonna barely clutch it. Actually, that's only 10,000 points in difference, perhaps 11,000, well 12,000 give or take. But then again, this is really close. And with that Lotus, what a beautiful FC actually coming out from him. But sadly, the overall performance of Team Australia was just a tiny bit better. With tiny, I mean 12,000 points, which is like what, a miss after 40 combo or something like that. So unfortunate for Team UK.
Yeah.
There were definitely opportunities here.
Yeah, really unfortunate. That is going to be the first break point of the match. But I think UK still picked well there. They just didn't quite have the run they wanted. Withered Lotus definitely did. Very, like you mentioned, very nice there. But Australia going to squeak it out and back over to them for their second pick of the match.
Yeah, as you said, really nice pick coming up from Team UK, I would still say. Given also the seed differences, I mean, I think Team UK is the lowest seed still left in the tournament. Actually, actually it is because Denmark was eliminated earlier today, so there are indeed the lowest seeds remaining in the tournament. And if you're if you're in such a position, you are looking for maps like Nomad 4, Nomad 1, also Mixed Mod, but this week's Mixed Mod is a little weird, especially Mixed Mod 2. That's like, I'm not sure if you want to take that. Mixed Mod 1 is your I mean, I would say very straightforward map. Definitely quite easy for your Nomad player. Your hidden player should still be able to play it fine. So that could be Team UK's following pick. But we are going to go with Hardrock 1. And Hardrock 1, Sabaton, Song, Twilight of the Sun God, Map Making, Hikari, and Boru. So this one is... Wow, I really like this one myself, personally. I think this is a beautiful pick, beautiful map. It's just... like, how would you say it? It's comparable... The style of map is comparable to like the Hardrock one from Deleto from last year Grand Finals, but obviously this should be way easier because it's not Grand Finals, but still, this one feels more suited for this week's pool as well. It's really nice. And we have seen quite a few teams getting quite good scores in it as well, but it's quite easy to miss up as well. There are some really standstill patterns after some left and rights, and those are scary. So I'm curious to see how these things are going to be performing. I think Mad Age with the lows on the UK side should still be very comfortable with something like this. Quidjabo being that hard to play, EasyGone I believe is going to FC. I'd be surprised if they don't. Crimson Fleece should also be relatively fine on something like this. So definitely looking forward to once again all players staying into this lobby. Both teams kind of having that 3-man roster that they use for pretty much everything. So that makes it go fast. That makes it go very quickly. Wow, that was a little
We got there in the end, though. But yeah, Hardrock 1 coming in, like you said, very unique map. Definitely, this is the map to check out if you're going to play any of them from the pool, especially with the storyboard. Really nice lightning strike, but UK struggling quite a bit right off the bat now. Plenty of misses all around. Australia holding strong. Had, I believe, one miss in the beginning from Kujabo, but UK struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, surprisingly so to some extent. Saga definitely having a great time with his 9-2 accuracy. And yeah, it's already 150,000 points difference. And in the quarterfinals against Team Australia, that's quite a deficit to start off with. It's only like the first 30 seconds of the map. Saga not being able to find any combo. He's going to be finding a miss, so I am surprised to some extent there. But then again, their team are just doing amazing on this pick. And this looks like a very solid pick coming out from Team Australia. Saga still the B rank right now. With Lotus, only Mad Ace above 200, and Crimson plays with the full combo. Kujabo with a 1 miss, but he's going with a 1 miss. That's an enormous difference in just pure score, obviously. And it's just, yeah, Team Australia is running away with this. It's only 1 turn into this map.
Yeah, not looking good for UK. Definitely clear why Australia picked this one. UK is just struggling to even hold that 200 combo a lot of the time. Meanwhile, we have Crimson Please just broke 1,000. We've had a couple misses. Easy Gone just fell again, but Australia definitely holding much larger combos, and you can see that score bar way over on Australia's side.
Yeah, also she's gone by now. Kuj's going to be fighting a miss here in the middle section. But I mean, that's 250,000 points of difference, so it's quite unlikely for Team UK on this. What I think they did expect to some extent, given the Hardrock 2 ban, right? Hardrock 2 and Hardrock 1 are relatively similar in, like, it's not really that similar to CS6, but this one as well, it's quite fast-paced. And Hardrock 2 is quite slow-paced, so if you're not comfortable with slow AR, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they did expect something like this to happen on this map set. Where Lotus has been able to recover quite nicely, actually. Only trailing about 30,000 points behind all Australians. Mad Age also not having the greatest of times with Zara, especially. But yeah, Team Australia, this is looking like a very promising pick for them. And if they were to win this matchup, which is, even how it's going right now, relatively likely, you would say, this is definitely a promising pick for their next matchup this weekend. Because obviously, for those that do not know it, Loose Bracket has 2 matchups this weekend. So each team that wins the first Loose Bracket matchup plays against another team that won their first Loose Bracket matchup. So Australia has to play a second match, or UK has to play a second match this weekend. So this one is definitely looking like a very promising pick on their end.
Absolutely. Withered Lotus, I just want to point that out now. He's gone above 1,000 combo, so I think he's actually exceeded where Crimson Please held at one point. So really great performance from him, but unfortunately his team just not able to back him up, struggling to even hold an S rank for the other 2 teammates.
Yeah, I think Withered Lotus got the most combo entire lobby, and as well, Withered Lotus has been a main performer for Team UK. That tiebreak against Brazil last week, Withered Lotus was just out of his mind on that one in comparison to every other player. So yeah, Withered Lotus getting 940k. Also MVP in the lobby, beating Crimson by about, what is that, 110 points. So still getting the MVP there. But Zaga to 92 misses. Yeah, that's actually still managed to get up to 604 combo. We completely missed it there in the middle section. Quite surprising, actually, getting to 600 combo, still getting 92 misses. But then again, just solid performance from Team Australia overall, but Withered Lotus as well, props to him. They're gonna go with Nomad 3, and this one is a weird one. I think Nomad 3 is the most awkward pick in the entire pool, probably the one that requires the most skill, I would say, personally. And if you're the lower seed team, picking this map might be a risk. But then again, Withered Lotus could 1v5 something like this, I do believe. So curious to see how both of these teams are going to be performing on this one.
Yeah, this one definitely a very funky map. For those of you who've been watching the stream, we saw this in the last match as well. It's XCon coming back with another hot one, and really weird kind of mapping where what would normally be a slider ends up being a stream most of the time. And then when you see the actual sliders in here, they're just crazy and all over the place. So tons of combo, very dense, very easy to kind of run away with things. So definitely going to want to watch out for this one. We have Wang Wang coming in for the first map of the match for them.
Oh, Wang Wing making their appearance. Yeah, Wang Wing is kind of the lower AR player for Team Australia. I think he's Quijibo's AR 9.1 is probably a little bit too low for him. Wang Wing's also been playing some of the hidden and has been improving quite a lot as an Australian player, definitely making a name for himself in the Australian community. I think they got third in the Australian Open Tournament 3, so getting third in that tournament, which is still, I would say, quite contested by Australian players, is definitely a nice performance for themselves. But I'm curious to see how they're going to be formed on this Nomad 3. I think EasyGone might also get some really nice scores because of the density, because of the relatively lower AR. That scrapes easy, right? Obviously, it's not easy. It hasn't like the mod, it's not the difficulty like in the mod. It's not the same, but it does feel like an EasyGone map, I would say. And as soon as I say that, they do find the first bit actually, so my apologies there.
Yeah, EasyGone up against the XGone map.
Actually, yeah, wow, what a storyline. I didn't even notice that. Mad H also going to be funny with the Team UK, but that should still favor Team UK for now. The thing is as well, with this map, those stacks are so hard to catch in a tournament match, and I'm surprised so many people are doing it. Oh, Stats can actually make an appearance as well. We completely missed it on the bottom right there. Saga's getting a triple miss coming out from Team UK as soon as I say that though, and no one trading from Team Australia. And actually Wang Wang, the only FC left in the entire lobby, I believe. Beautiful post coming from her in the very first beginning section of this map, and yeah, that's a triple miss from Team UK at a very unfortunate time. But these patterns are now coming up are very hard to catch, and I'm expecting quite a few misses coming out. Stats could be actually the only one to miss on those, it seems like.
Yeah, Crimson missed a little bit before them, but managed to catch those funky patterns. We're going to just see some more, like I mentioned, Hair Roti, the actual sliders, and they're very funky. Wang Wang finally going to drop that FC, but beautiful performance from her so far.
Definitely. UK still hanging in there, actually. Four misses. Bad H and EasyGone, the only two not to miss. That's only 40,000 points difference. I think that's not too much. With loads of trading once again with Wang Wang, Satskin as well. Crimson as well. Only EasyGone and Mad H, actually. Both of them holding on to very high combos. And yeah, I mean, Team UK is behind, but not by much. And EasyGone dropping there. Only Mad H with any combo. Crimson, please, got above 200 with that really dense section there. And actually, multiple misses coming from with loads and stats. It's going to hurt that team score, but so much happening right now. It's hard to focus on anything.
Yeah, the map is so dense too, anything can really flip around quickly. Seen that score bar kind of dance up and down a little bit. Still firmly on Australia's side, but could easily flip over.
For sure. Two combos of 214 UK, so they have the combo advantage, so that score bar should decrease. But that's quite a difference. Stats with them, Wang Wang trading. I mean, it's 2 for 1 the entire time. That's 70,000 points they have to grab. They have to bridge rather. But Mad H with the lows are the two people to do that. With double miss coming from Team Australia. Stats can trade again, which has been a narrative for the last turn of this map. We are nearing the end, so it's still 2 for 1 above 200, but that score bar is decreasing so slowly. I'm surprised with that, given with it lows and Mad H have really high combos themselves.
Yeah, a bit of a, they found the one not that dense section of the map to hold the combo advantage, unfortunately. Mad H now gonna go down.
Yeah, as you said, indeed, it was just the density of the section not being dense enough, and that's going to be another Australian point, but honestly, there were still chances for UK. Once again, that's two Nomad points in a row where they really have quite the opportunities, but just not able to capitalize on them just enough. I mean, yeah, Mad H, he's gone at 40,000 points of difference. That's the only difference in this entire lobby, right? Satskin and Wang Wang 790, with Lowe's and Crimson 850. So yeah, it's not much. It's really not that much.
Yeah, you can even see UK has the 3S ranks. Meanwhile, Australia had an A rank, but yeah, so very close Nomad maps. UK not quite able to take the point yet. And now in a bit of a rough spot, because it's Australia's pick. If they win, they'll be at match point. So UK will still, for sure, at least get one more pick. But they're definitely in a bit of a rough spot and really want to take some points and keep Australia away from that dangerous match point position.
And it seems that they have found a weakness for Team UK, because they're heading for Hardcore 3 immediately, just completely exhausting the Hardcore 4 already. And this one is relatively similar to Hardcore 1, less streamy, a little bit more bursty, but still, if Hardcore 1 went this well for Team Australia, I think Hardcore 3 is the ideal follow-up pick.
Absolutely, yeah. especially with that Hard Rock 2 being banned. It was a clear weakness, and Australia definitely going for it.
Yeah, indeed. The map itself, mapped by AFB, custom original Osu song as well, especially created for this quarterfinals.
Yeah, Osu original.
It's an Osu original, which is always nice to hear and see. And the map
Missing
itself is
Zagat
really...
right now.
Yeah, missing Zagat, it's
go.
banning, but it's going to fix that, yeah. The map itself is... The timing is quite precise. It's a typical AFB hard rock map where you have to be in front of... how would you say them? In front of the patterns, right? You have those triples with like the hyper dash in the middle, you have to be faster than the patterns to catch them, because otherwise you're getting caught off guard. It's hard to explain, but they just feel like that. And Zar's going to be missing Riddickles, also has found a miss with trading once, but 2 for 1 there. Early advantage with Team Australia, but Zagat is performing better on this one though. Has been finding a couple of misses, but not as drastically as the hard rock one. So Riddickles and Mad H can hold on to combo, and they can hope for some misses from Australia. There are opportunities here, but it's already 70,000 points of difference, and there's just no misses between Australia. Only a singular one coming from Twitchbow in the beginning section.
Yeah, like mentioned, Zagat doing a little bit better in this one, but still struggling, hitting back 100 combo and then dropping, and finding quite a few misses. Mad H and Twitchbow now going to trade.
Yeah, Riddickles going down, lost high combo on Team UK down to this one, and then 2FC still easy gone, and Crimson Blues in the bottom there, still on the FC 7 combo and counting. Past the halfway point, and Team Australia leading by about 200,000 points, and Zagat Riddickles finding a double miss there. Twitchbow struggling a little bit, but nothing that the Australian team can't overcome. Triple miss coming from them though, but they have built up such a huge lead that it really doesn't matter. They can miss half of the map still, I think, and still be getting relatively close.
Yeah, just massive score bar difference right now. What is that, about 200, no, 300,000, almost. Not quite, but almost. Zagat continuing to struggle a little bit. Mad H, Withered Lotus, they found some misses as well. Everyone on that squad, well, got 298% accuracies, and then Zagat struggling just below 96. Meanwhile, we look over to Australia, 99, 99, and 98.9. So Australia definitely doing very comfortable on this compared to the UK.
Definitely, and Crimson Blues with only a singular miss, I believe, or at least like one pattern missed. So really huge performance coming from them. But yeah, I mean, 300,000 points, that's such a huge margin of difference that 10 more misses wouldn't have hurt Team Australia's score, I believe. Zagat just not able to support his teammate. But then again, if Zagat were to tie with a lower score, there was still 170,000 points. There's definitely just a complete gap in the overall performance here. And Team UK going to go with the Nomad 1 pick, which is, yeah, as we expect, we've discussed it before, right? This is definitely one of the more forgiving picks, but it's quite easy to mess up on this Nomad 1. You can get caught off guard quite often. There's some really rough wiggle patterns. So curious to see how Team UK is going to be doing this. I think Withered Lotus is definitely one of those that could find DFC like on Nomad 4. I think Mad H should also be doing very fine on this one.
Yeah, see the third Nomad pick from the UK. Nomad 1 going to be the consistency pick. But hopefully you can do them well. We saw Nomad 3, Nomad 4. They got really close to taking a point on both. This one might be a little less in their favor, I'd say, just because it's a more standard map. You don't got anything kind of funky going on that UK can try to capitalize on, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, indeed. I think something like a mixed mod 2 could also be an option for Team UK, or could have been an option for Team UK, because of the weirdness of the map. Quite odd, but it's easy to mess up. It's very short, so if you get your one god, then you should win it. But they feel more of a consistency test. They feel like a consistency test suits them more in this case. And they're going to go with Nomad 1, but Team Australia has won Nomad 3 and 4, so not too certain if this is the right way to go.
Yeah, we'll be swapping over to the gameplay screen in just a second here. There we are.
Wang Wang actually coming in once again for Kwijibo. They have Mad Age with the Lotus. And then DC actually also replacing Zagat. And to be honest, I've been surprised with the little amount of maps played by DC. They definitely would have thought he was going to be their turn guy, but it feels like Zagat has been replacing DC in that sense quite often. It's going to be an early advance for Team UK with a couple of misses coming out from Wang Wang, definitely not adjusting ultimate wiggles. And a DC, actually as soon as I say that, they're going to be trading one of those misses, which should still be advanced UK, I believe.
No, not without a huge miss from Mad Age though.
It's all with the Lotus again. It's been kind of the case for most of the maps where Will Lotus has been on his own, and something like the Nomad 4, he was close to pulling out the 1v5, but wasn't able to do so just yet. And Team Australia have been building up quite a huge advantage with that double miss coming out from Team UK area, so you have to be careful to not let this go out of hand too quickly, compared like the Hard Rock 1 and the Hard Rock 3 there.
Yeah, once again we got some long maps, 3.5 minutes, so there's time to recover, but they need to keep those combos up. We saw Mad H and a DC found another like double miss earlier. They're back up 200 combo now, but Australia and roster looking pretty strong as well. As I say that, EasyGone gonna find a miss though, so gonna get that score bar closer to the middle. Wang Wang gonna find a miss as well, and now we're getting into territory where it could flip back.
Certain. Mad Age with Lotus hold on to combo with DC finding a little miss there as well. Not having the greatest start to the beginning section of this Nomad 1, but still UK has the combo advantage right now. But it's not enough, I think, until now, and DC is going to be finding another miss there. It's just going to slow down that progress they've been making over the past 20 seconds there. Crimson plays still on the FC, counter with the Lotus in that sense. He's got about 200 counting Mad Age and a DC behind Wang Wang in combo, so actually that's going to be favoring Australia now. And a lot of his going from DC has been struggling to get above 200 combo, constantly around 180, 190. He's been finding misses left and right, and that has been hurting Team UK quite a lot in score overall.
Yeah, UK has recovered quite nicely, but they gotta make up for the damage they did earlier. Wang Wang finding another miss is gonna give them another opportunity for that. DC getting back up to that 200 combo. And Crimson fell as well.
Yeah, indeed. And he's gone dropping as well. The problem is coming from Team Australia in short succession. All three from UK have combos above 200, so full capitalization here. Only 14,000 points in difference, and that should switch. I think this is going to switch if they keep holding on. None of the Australian players have above 150 right now, and all three of UK do. And there we go. And he's going to be trading one of those misses though, and it switched back immediately to Australia. And I'm sure it's 2 versus 1 still. I'm not sure why it's not switching to UK. Apparently Scorby2 works in mysterious ways here, and that's Australia leading by such a tiny amount of Will Lotus, who's giving a can right now, still on the FC. Mad Age, 900 combo, and he's very, very close to Will Lotus, but he's going to be dropping there. No trades coming out from Team Australia, decent out above 200 combo, and they were so close to the victory there, but it's slipping out of hand. Wang Wang trading once. They had it, but Crimson Blitz needs gone doing everything they need to do right now, and final spinner, that's going to be, once again, only 30,000 points. It's only 30,000 points, it's barely nothing, but it's the difference between a 3-3 and a 6-0, and Team Australia actually going to be taking the 6-0 against Team UK here by about 25,000 points. So Widget Lotus with a beautiful FC actually. Widget Lotus, what a performance on the Nomad. But, yeah. Wow, okay, that was very, very close there. Woo.
Yeah, Widget really performing well, like you said. It's so heartbreaking for the UK. There are 3 Nomad picks that they just got so close every time, but just can't quite get it. So on paper, you have a 6-0 stomp from Australia, but really it was not a stomp by any means. It was just a really hard-fought battle that Australia kept being on the winning end of in the end.
For certain, and I mean, your winners are on the screen right now. Australia, obviously, Crimson Fleet is gone. Wang Wang, Kwijibo playing, Panavar and Giants also on the bench for today. But UK finishing home in 17th to 24th, which in its own is already an accomplishment for them, I believe. I think that's better than last year. They have some new players they're working around with. Widget Lotus has been insane, in my opinion. Really solid performances coming in from him. I mean, in the quarterfinals map pool, seeing 2 out of your 6 maps is not an easy feat. There's not many players that can do that on top teams. Like, imagine being seed 23, I believe, Team UK, so you have such a player. That's something you have to cherish and build upon on. Mad H also very solid performance. Zara and DC also coming in where needed. 6-0 for Australia, but it felt more like a 3-3 to sometimes. It wasn't all that convincing from Team Australia. And looking forward to their match against Team Japan actually tomorrow, I believe. That's kind of worrisome for Team Australia, I would say. There is it wasn't as like the Team Australia came out of the round of 32 as probably the best performing team or close to best performing team against Team Sweden. They had triple or double FCs all across the board. They were dominant. Round of 16, that already started to crumble a little bit, and now I'm not sure. It's not looking all that yeah, just easy gone, not finding FCs anymore where she used to find them. Twitch both strength a little bit. Crimson Police getting really nice scores, but overall Team Australia against Team Japan, that's going to be a banger match against tomorrow. And I think most people on paper would say Australia takes that one quite handily, but given what we've seen from Japan and Australia today, I'm not that sure. But then again, also congrats to Team UK for finishing 17th, 24th. Hoping we can see them back again next year, and they have tools to work with, I would say, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely have a place to build from, and I think they can go even further first year, but